This episode is brought to you by Only the Real Entertainment and Media Den Productions. Welcome to Real Hoops. I think 56 nights crazy. This is episode 56. Cam, what they do? What's going on, bro?
I'm chilling, to be honest. Today's been pretty aight.
Yeah.
Kind of pretty busy, but you know, I've been cooling. What about you?
Same, bro. My 9 to 5 is slowed up, so I really just been, clowning the group chat with y'all boys and both group chats. My LTD group chat for sure, and definitely the group chat with me, you and Quest. So I've been chilling, bro.
Bruh, them group chats be going crazy, dog.
Hilarious.
Especially when the timeline starts like really heating up with all the jokes.
Fam.
Oh my god.
Fam. Yo, I literally be looking crazy in my cubicle because he got boys, man. Oh, man. Y'all got to
That junk is the greatest, bro. I swear, it's the greatest. It's the greatest. I love it when the timeline really gets into the joke bag.
FX.
Because at that point, that's when people really start getting creative, for one. But then two, things are not as stupid. Like, I think that the timeline is very stupid a lot of times. I mean, so when they can actually like turn that stupid into comedy, that's when I really like it the most.
Same. Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Shout out Twitter.
So,
Elon, I don't care what you call it. We gonna call it Twitter.
Yeah, it's Twitter.
What come in America say? His mama named him Twitter, so I'm gonna call him Twitter.
Facts. It's always gonna be Twitter. I don't even. And see, Elon think he's slick because he was trying to do some Diddy stuff where, he started trying to put Twitter in his son's name. No. We ain't doing that, Mr. Musk. We're not doing that. He think he's slick.
Hey, man.
He think he's slick changing it to X. I swear he thinks he's slick.
Hey, man. No comment. What's good, Elon? Because, hey, we going to post this episode on there. I don't want no smoke. I don't want no black Suburbans outside my crib. I don't want no black Suburbans outside my dog crib because I already crashed by my dog.
Are you crazy? Stop being disrespectful. Ain't no black Suburbans. There's black Teslas outside. Black Cybertrucks outside.
That's correct. Fully bulletproof. Tinted up to 5%. And dudes with suits with Dracos.
Facts.
Insane.
Let's get into the pod, though.
Let's get it.
It's been a lot of stuff going on. Well, truthfully, it really hasn't been a lot of stuff going on. You know what really has been going on, though?
What's that?
LeBron just got off social media. So, when news starts slowing up, because it seems like when LeBron is on social media and when stuff is, is going on with him, that's when the news starts circulating. But now that he's like went ghost all of a sudden, now they're trying to come up with like just different
theories, ways
on how to like include his name and stuff or whatever. It's getting kind of weird now at this point. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah. But I mean, not the deadline, but more so of the window of opportunity to trade players is coming up. Right now, it's December 12th.
Yeah.
The 15th, that's when majority of the league is going to be eligible for trades. So things are starting to heat up, in the trade markets and everything like that.
Yeah.
But I do want to cover this stuff since we're talking about Braun, right?
Yeah.
This has to be the moment where we realize that the NBA is cooked when LeBron James retires, right? Like, just the simple fact that he is backing away from social media and has literally went ghost. It seems like, especially with the media, they just don't know how to handle that.
No.
So, I mean, what do you think about the NBA being cooked when LeBron James retires? Because we've talked about it before.
Yeah.
And that's been a constant topic for us lately as far as, how the NBA is going to go about marketing and all that other stuff, especially after he retires. So,
right.
I mean, what's your take on that?
Well, you have to think. People think LeBron James coverage started when he came into the league in 2003. Braun has been famous for basically 25 years. He was getting covered in 2000. I believe the Sports Illustrated joint came out in '01. '02 he got all the hype. '03 he gets drafted, and we know he's been, covered basically every single day with the rise of sports shows and guys like Skip Bayless, Stephen A. And all his naysayers like Rob Parker, etc. So he's been covered every single day for the last 25 years. So he's basically, it's easy. It's a layup for the media. He's, not to disrespect LeBron. Y'all know I think he's the GOAT, but he's a very easy media target. He's a black billionaire, married to his high school sweetheart, has 3 children. His school in Ohio is doing well. No criminal background, no fines, no stains in 25 years. The most that they could get from him is the fact that he chose to go to South Beach for 4 years, and then he came back and quote unquote righted his wrong with the greatest championship to ever exist in the 2016 finals. He goes to LA, he wins, and ever since he came into the league, it's been a constant comparison with Michael Jordan. And you look at his contemporaries who are, much younger than him. No Diddy, but these dudes aren't as sexy in terms of media coverage. You have a Jason Tatum who recently had a child with singer Ella May. He's low key, but he's in Boston. You have Anthony Edwards and his different family situations, which I won't get too much into. You have a John Morant who has a daughter. Had a daughter super young, but the main media coverage is the negativity with him. Jokic doesn't give a damn about the media. Giannis doesn't give a damn about the media. And the list goes on and on. SGA is in the OKC that isn't quite as sexy in terms of media coverage as well. And he makes sure to bring his entire team on. That way he isn't isolated in terms of certain questions. So what is NBA coverage going to do? And in my opinion, that's also having to do with the downgrade of the NBA as far as viewership goes. So I think it's cooked. I don't see anywhere else where they can essentially pick up LeBron James's quote unquote slack. You know what I'm saying? I don't see any young guy coming into it. Is a Cooper Flag gonna do it? No, more than likely he's gonna be in a small market Utah. What are you gonna do? Is it AJ who just committed, which is 2 years down the line? Victor Wembanyama doesn't care for media as well, and he's coached by Greg Popovich, who's notoriously known to say after media, where do you go from here? Do y'all actually have to cover basketball now? Which is what I want, for y'all to cover actual basketball instead of these people's actual lives. This is not gossip. This is not shade room. I want to know what they're doing on the court. I don't care what they're doing off of it. No disrespect to nobody. I hope we get to that, but if y'all looking for gossip and drama when Braun is gone, we're cooked.
Well, I mean, first off, I agree with you. And we've had this conversation, right? And especially today when we had it, where I think that there just needs to be a shift when it comes to the priority of the league. I mean, bruh, you got Olympians now starting to talk about the NBA. Crazy. You know what I mean? It's clear that, outside of true NBA / basketball fans, nobody really looks at the NBA as something that's like that important anymore. And some people would put that, will blame that on like not having a face of the league, a superstar or whatever. Bruh, truthfully, it's just nothing in the game that's just making people say, damn, like, I can't do that. Like, there was a point in time, like we talked about this, right? Where after Jordan, there was a window where all you had was hoop.
True.
Like, you didn't really have, even though it was a 5-year window, even though that was the case, during that window, the NBA and the players, but especially the NBA, and you can shout out David Stern for it. They leaned into basketball culture.
Right.
They leaned into hoop culture.
Right.
You know, from and one, from what was going on in and one to hip hop music. You know, fusing into it. I mean, bruh, we was outside wearing jerseys, headbands, wristbands.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like arm sleeves, whatever. Just out casually, like not going on the hoop, going to the park and hooping. Like people were going to the club with this on.
No cap. Shout out to y'all.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah, like come on, like the infamous Joe Button picture where they had the little headbutt, like that was like crazy, but that's how much the leaning into hoop culture created like this phenomenon for people to follow. And then you had guys that, you know, really pushed that forward. Carmelo Anthony, Allen Iverson, Stephon Marbury, Kobe. You know what I mean? The list goes on and on. I mean, these dudes was going to Rucker Park and playing. They were pulling up to just different places, whether they was international or what, but they were just pulling up and hooping. I remember being legit and really, like, we all was trying to play like them. We would sit around and talk about these guys or whatever. But it wasn't like the same, like, oh, I'm gonna get on the court and then I know I can shoot a three.
Right.
It was like literally trying to study how to handle the ball.
Right.
How to do this in the post. How to do this fadeaway. How to do this or that. There was little kids that was wearing braids because Allen Iverson had cornrows. You know what I'm saying?
That's facts.
Carmelo had cornrows.
Right.
It was so much. So I think the NBA really has lost itself in terms of being connected to hoop culture. And there's so much to take from hoop culture these days because a lot of it is on display online. But man, it's been so long for them to ingratiate themselves in that, and they just haven't, bruh. Every All-Star weekend, we gotta see celebrity in the celebrity All-Star game. We gotta see celebrities that are not funny and can't hoop. You know what I'm saying? Like when Kevin Hart was in the All-Star game, it was entertaining because he just made it funny.
He's hilarious, right?
You see what I'm saying? Right. And then you had other guys that could hoop, whether it was The Game, whether it was Chris Brown,
Common,
you know, whoever.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Now you got like randos that is in the game that's just like you it's kind of like you're looking at a peewee team. And it's not to say that anybody is asking for, you know, random celebrities to now be able to hoop like they play D1 ball. It's just the duality, the flexibility of it, the balance of it. You know what I mean? And when you got guys that are really within this hoop culture, whether it's Devontae Frigga, whether it's what's the girl name? Stephanie.
Yeah.
Yeah, like all these dudes.
Scar.
That can. Yeah, bro.
Scoob.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got all these guys that are really going out and making hoop content.
Right.
And they haven't even been invited to an All-Star game?
Which is insane.
Like, what are we talking about here? You know what I'm saying? Like, Lethal Shooter hasn't been invited to an All-Star game?
Gang.
Like, what are we talking about? You know what I mean? So, I just think that, you know, and this has been said for years now as far as the NBA now becoming entertainment, but I think that they have really put themselves in a situation where now once those guys that they put on a pedestal are gone, which is only a few. It's only Bron, KD, Steph, really. Like,
that's the last three.
Those are the last three. Once they're gone, which is very soon, what are you going to do, as you say? Like, what are you going to do? Are you at some, and truthfully, hopefully, the announcement that Shams made about them adding a pickup game type situation in the All-Star game is like a step. All-Star weekend is like a step closer to them saying, "Hey,
I would have went even crazier."
What's that?
King of the court.
Yeah, bro. You know how long we've been talking about that?
Right. King of the court. 15 of y'all. First one to get to, I don't know, 15.
Bro, it don't even got to be 15. That's what's crazy. You can put.
You got to think. You got to think like they have to basically fill in that slot. This is the All-Star game. Like, no, I'll put it on Saturday. I'll do it on Saturday and still have the All-Star game. But would these guys want to play a quote-unquote back-to-back, and will they even attempt to be as competitive? You got to think the people that you named thrived on 1v1. Kobe made his name on 1v1. So did T-Mac. So did Carmelo. So did AI. All of these people thrived in 1v1, but who's really the 1v1 guy from in their 20s, right? Kyrie is a person I can think to my mind to say he would be a phenomenal 1v1 player. So is Paul George. I think
there's plenty. There's plenty.
Who? Name me 6 that are like actual 1v1 players.
Darius Garland, Paolo Banchero.
Paolo, yes.
Yep.
Darius not Garland. So much.
Absolutely, he is.
I disagree.
Absolutely, bro. You never seen any video of him doing that?
What, playing 1v1? Yeah, he nice.
Bruh. What? He would kill in 1v1. Bruh.
Can you imagine? I swear. Can you imagine him going 1v1 against Ant? And eat him alive, no Diddy.
Bruh, but that's the thing. That's the balance that we talking about, right? Because these are the matchups that people may want to see.
1,000. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
I would pay a lot of money to see that.
Yeah, you can't really go off the matchups like that. You got to go off. Like, see, this is how I looked at it, right? The king of the court stuff should be split with big men and guards, but it should be done differently. Like the big men, you might want to do king of the court in the post. So now you're doing post work at that point. Not saying that you can't bounce out to the perimeter, but you're doing the post work now.
More like 3.
3 dribbles
in the hood.
3
in the hood.
Yeah. 3 dribbles in the post, do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then the guards, same thing. 3 dribbles, you got the whole court. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But Darius Garland and Paolo Banchero, who else is there? Cam Thomas.
Oh yeah, he'd be nice. He'd be crazy.
Book.
Damn, Book.
That's 5 off the top of my head. Yeah, bro, come on now,
I feel like Devin Booker been in the league for like 15 years. I ain't gonna lie to you. He got drafted so young.
Yeah, he's been in the league for a while now. Has he even hit 10 years yet?
Yeah, I think this is his 10th year, if I'm not mistaken.
Hey, you say Kyrie. Kyrie been in the league since what, 2011?
Yeah, but he's, you feel me? He's 33, but like he had a 1v1 game at Duke. You feel what I'm saying?
Hey,
so
listen,
grew up playing 1v1.
Look at Book though. Book has been in the league less than, and shoot, he would tear that mug up.
That'll be a hell of a match to watch, especially for Book.
And bro, and think about it too, right?
Sure. What's up?
Like, think about it too. Like, these dudes would line up for that.
I agree.
You know how much we might end up seeing those players calling out other players on social media for that throughout the season.
And that's what, more eyes on the product.
And not only more eyes on the product, rivalries. That's what, more excitement. There you go.
Right.
It's more excitement within the players. The players want to compete now because they want to do somebody up in king of the court.
And then throw that bag at him. Y'all throwing the bag at him anyway. Yeah, I got M up for my charity. What happened?
Truthfully, I ain't gonna lie. Something like that might be able to replace the All-Star game.
I agree.
You might not even need the All-Star game ever again.
That's why, you feel me, going up to 15. Because look, this is what I'll do. I'll put, I'll divvy it up with the big men and the guards. That's one. But I don't know if of course you remember, nigga. You feel me? We're the same age then. Do you remember when the old heads played 1v1? Yeah. I want to go ahead and see Barkley face up against Julius Erving. Yeah, let me go ahead and see that. Let me see Akeem Olajuwon face up against the molester. Let me see. You feel me? Let me see that. Let me get some of that action. You know what I'm saying? Let me see KG and Paul Pierce go at it. You feel me? And then pod about it and go crazy. You feel what I'm saying? So that's what I would do if I was, you know what I mean, in charge of the league.
Yeah, man. It's like, I think that I don't know who's behind all these ideas, but they just need to get more creative when it comes down to
somebody in the board.
You know, just
somebody in the
board. Yeah, they got to get creative.
You feel me? Adam Silver's ear. It's just. It could be, I'm sorry to trigger you, it could just be non-basketball people making basketball decisions, brother. So
no, real talk.
You know, no genie.
Chill, because you gonna get me hot.
Yeah, I'm a vibe.
Chill. You gonna get me hot. My bad. You gonna get me hot. I'm just saying. You gonna get me hot.
No genie.
You gonna get me hot.
My bad.
You gonna get me hot. You gonna get me hot. And then, bruh, and this is just a segue into the next topic, right? Because it's already enough that all that is happening. Yeah. Then you got prices increasing just to watch basketball, and still have a limit to watch back. Bruh, YouTube TV really increased themselves. Like, do you think that's helping to destroy the NBA?
I think that's just a product of having, you know what I'm saying, terrible prices all around. Everything is going up. So now you get to a place where we finessed and pretty much found a way to get streaming services in replacement of having actual cable, because cable was getting out of pocket. Now these streaming services are getting out of pocket, and now the cable is getting out of pocket. So now we're left like, wow, we're getting priced out of everything, including entertainment, bro. So you look at the league and the viewership being down, and it's so many things that's affecting the league. You know, we talk about the hoop culture not being there. We talk about not having a quote unquote face of the franchise, but the excitement of it when a guy's I watched. Did you see that dunk with John Morant against the Celtics? Ridiculous.
Yes.
Then I saw the stat on the side of it. Memphis Grizzlies shot 32 threes. The Celtics shot 56.
Yes, I remember seeing that.
6 threes, bro. What they have some good to great shooters, right? I'm not discounting the Celtics, but the sheer number of watching people go up and down the court, take 3 dribbles from the half court and launch a 3, or run a pin down screen and pass it to them and they chuck a 3, and then we're watching the players get the offensive rebound to kick for another 3, and then we're watching a long rebound, and now the person who grabbed the rebound is trying to launch a 3. I get it. You know, 3 is greater than 2, but no middies? We've gotten to a place where middies is absolute, and if you take a midi, your coach is liable to grab you from the game for you taking that midi. So now you're eliminating the creativity, because there's only a few ways you can shoot a 3, man. There's so many things that you can do as far as getting off in mid-range. You could try a floater. You could try an offhand sky hook. You can try a fadeaway. You can try a shimmy fadeaway. You could try an up and under. It unlocks your creativity as far as mid-range goes. That's why people get into that skill conversation. Every person that you can name is you know what I'm saying that they're one of the skilled to ever touch the court. They're extremely elite at the mid-range because it unlocks the creativity. You know what I'm saying? If I get you on the hezzy, it takes me 1 dribble to get to the bucket and slam on something. It's so many things that you could do. So the elimination of the mid-range and the uptick in 3s when certain guys not even supposed to be taking 3s, but because 3s are greater than 2s and we've analytic our way out of the actual hoop culture, this is where we have it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if guys can't shoot a 3, you can't be out there. You know what I mean? No matter how tall you are, how good at other facets of the game you are, if you can't shoot a 3, they looking at you like you need to get in the lab, even if that's not what your game is predicated on. You know what I'm saying? Like what we was talking about with Giannis the other day. He's shooting terrible from 3. Terrible. But his mid-range got unlocked. and you see him having a little hezzy bop, and now his other stuff is unlocking. Now he's leading the league in scoring, and now he's shooting 60+%, and now it unlocks so much, even just having a mid-range. And he's able to take that because he's Giannis. But the guy who's coming off the bench with a little bop, and he takes a midi, now he got to look at his coach like, damn, I'm running down the court. I miss. I might not see the court for the rest of the game. Yeah, it might take me a few games before he have me out there because of the uptick in threes. So the viewership is tough. We're getting priced out, and the actual product ain't it, bro. Ain't it right now.
Yeah, bro, and it's so much real estate on the court for players to take advantage of, especially in the playoffs, but just throughout the whole regular season. I mean, bro, there's, I've heard it plenty of times. Braun has said it. AD has said it, where they say, 20-point leads ain't nothing anymore. And It's obviously because the game is faster and they're just chucking threes.
Right.
So if you can make as many threes as possible, you can really crunch down a 20-point lead to 6 in a matter of
it just takes 7 threes.
3 possessions.
It takes me 7 threes to get to 21. It'll take you 10 2-pointers to get to 20.
You know what I mean? But that's the thing, though. You feel me? Like, one, as you said, it takes away the creativity. But then, two, it simplifies your brain, where now you can't even think about the game as a puzzle piece. Nope. Like, now you got to think about the game as simply, you know what? I'm going to either drive, layup,
all the way to the cup,
drive, kick,
yep,
or shoot the 3.
Right.
Your brain ain't even like, all right, well, I can do this and move here and do this and whatever, and then I can get to this spot.
Yep.
It's whack. I ain't gonna lie, it's whack, bruh. And it's not to just trash on taking threes. It's the mentality behind it.
Right. But that's affecting everything because now the coaches, knowing this information, knowing that this is being forced down not from only them but from the front office down. They're getting these non-basketball people to make basketball decisions when they've never touched the court. They don't know what it's like when somebody cuts off from the three-point line and they expect you to go right by them and then you could just pull up because that area, you're now making yourself a 2-level scorer instead of a 3-level scorer. And you're predictable at that point for the defense. So now I can switch off of you. You know what I'm saying? If you get by me on the closeout, you beat me off the closeout, I know I'm sprinting straight to the big man. I'm not even looking that way because I know you have to try to go for a layup. You can't one dribble pull up like Carmelo scored 20,000 points off. You can't, jab step pull up like Kobe used to do. You're not doing that. You know what I'm saying? And because people upstairs said that's inefficient basketball and they're using numbers to, put into the game where, come on, dog, mid-range made legends game. Mid-range really made legends, and we're seeing it being taken away from our very eyes. It's only a few people keeping it alive, and even those people, they get bagged on. Niggas really forced DeRozan to take more threes when he is a supreme master.
Crazy.
Supreme master.
That's crazy.
They really bullied him into doing that, and I watched it. And this is another 20,000 point scorer that people are unaware of. Man, I'm looking at his stats. Shout out my boy Nate from LTD. Because he said something that had your boy thinking. He said, man, DeRozan low-key had a better career than PG. And I'm the PG hater, you know me. I'm like, hold on, you wrong, brother. Because PG, defense is like that. Offense ain't, you know what I mean? Offense is like that. He's a good playmaker. What are you talking about? And he proceeds to drop stats. I'm like, damn, he might have cooked right there, bro. And I'm
you talking about statistically a better career. Yeah, I got you.
And I'm like, damn. Niggas really ran DeRozan to the 3-point line, bro. We know you as being a supreme mid-range specialist, bro. Why would you cripple somebody's superpower, bro? You're not about to tell Superman he can't fly. You're not about to tell Batman he can't be rich no more. So why would you try to do that to these players where they got their entire superpower and name from in the name of analytics? Doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense, dog. And neither do these prices. I ain't even gonna lie. Like, these prices are ridiculous. I can't even watch Miami Heat basketball on League Pass, and I have League Pass. I can't even watch Heat basketball because they got it blacked out for whatever reason.
League Pass, I'm sure
it's because
Bs, right?
of
for
partnerships
the whole season, right? It's 200.
Yeah. Yeah. Just about. Yeah.
Bro.
Just about.
So I'm spending $200 in the span of 82 games, which fizzles out from October, really to April, because you have to think about it. All of the playoff games are generally on cable, so I'm paying for 6 months for $200, bro. And I can't even watch the team where I can get in my car in 30 minutes. I could be at the Heat Arena, and I can't watch that,
Bruh.
Come on, bro.
Bruh.
What are we doing, bro? What are we doing, bro?
Bruh. And I'm sure it has something to do with like
Rights and licensing.
the rights and everything like that. But
and
are you serious, bruh? I live down here.
right?
Like, what are we talking about right now?
I never understood it. I still don't get it. And now it's just monopolizing cable and League Pass, and now I have to spend another couple $100 to get cable to watch Heat games. And now I'm spending unnecessary money in which the vast majority of America doesn't have, with the price surges of a lot of things and jobs not hiring. It's a whole nother bag. But basically, we're being priced out on the product. Our children are being priced out with AAU. We're being priced out from even watching it, even if we're in the same city. And it's just, everything has a cause and effect, bro. You're giving all these players this money, but your actual fans are suffering, bro. Come on, bro.
Bro, it's nasty work. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Extremely.
And at this point, I'm about to just be like, dog, like, I'm about to start meth streaming it up. Like, y'all tripping right now.
Allegedly, NSA agent. I don't know what he's talking about. We don't know. No black Teslas, no black Suburbans. I don't care what you pull up in. No black SUVs. This is called black SUVs. I
would say, because I remember there was a tweet that came out that said something to the effect of, I think it was either FanDuel Sports or just Heat Basketball in general. They were going to start partnering with Amazon, so they'd be able to show these things on Amazon, which would be cool. But still, once again, bro, like,
Amazon another bill.
Well, I have Amazon Prime, right? So that's cool. But I'm just saying, I have to switch from YouTube TV to Amazon to watch Heat game. Like, come on, bro. Like, what are we doing here?
It's a hassle, bro. It's a hassle.
What are we doing here, bro? Like, it makes no sense,
out, bro. And that's another thing that has to do with the downward viewership, because you gotta have money to get your kid to even be nice at the game, bro. So
that's a whole nother conversation.
You know what I'm saying? We're low key being priced out at every single level, and with that comes the removing of grit. If you a kid that ain't really, your life really don't depend on this, you could go, be an influencer. You could go out now to school, be a lawyer. Man, even though Kobe's dad played in the league, it meant something for him to get into the league. You can read up on Allen Iverson's story. I literally earlier this year, went to Akron, Ohio. It's ridiculous, and that's why LeBron is my goal. The tangibility of having someone who didn't come from nothing, as opposed to somebody who, how can I say this? Not a silver spoon, but a bronze spoon. Let's just say a bronze spoon. It's a spoon. Some of these kids didn't have spoons at all. You know what I'm saying? So the removal of that and the pricing of it removes a certain type of brand of basketball that attracts, that attracts people to the product. So y'all got,
and not even just the spoon too, right? Like, because I remember Isaiah Thomas said this before. I can't remember where he said this, but it's not even just the spoon either, bro. Like, a lot of these kids don't go outside and be creative on the blacktop. Like, they don't really play the
blacktop. They wait for AAU.
Yeah,
and just run drills.
And that's all drills, AAU.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So everybody is learning the same exact stuff, doing the same exact stuff.
Right.
Instead of, it's just you, the basket, and the ball.
Right.
And you go out and you do things.
Right.
Like, I remember being legit actually I would use a basketball, a coconut, a tennis ball, a soccer ball, a bouncy dodgeball, whatever, and just be outside doing crossover moves, working on my driving on both hands, laying up, all this. Like, that really was a thing. If you outside by yourself on a hoop, no matter what hoop it is, whether it's a crate, whatever, it don't matter. You just out there just being creative. You're in your brain now, coming up with all this other stuff. You're imagining an opponent in front of you on some like Mike stuff. Like,
God.
it's
that's really what was going, though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's just
that's not existing anymore. Clearly,
no, it's sad to see, bro. Hey, you and drills.
Yeah, that's sad. That's sad. We gonna get into real talk before we wrap it up. So,
anytime he laughs, it's about to be something the same. I'll be trying to chill, y'all. It don't be me. It be Ken, because you know how I get with certain things. It don't really be me, bro. It really don't.
Hey, man, it's really this simple, right?
What's that, man?
Women in sports, right? Are they the new catch? Cause
where you going with this, my brother in Christ?
So, all right, so we've already spoken about Angel Reese, right? And Angel Reese is still like a hot topic now, even when WNBA season is done, because of what she's wearing and stuff. And plus, she's out here shooting her shot with Mikey Williams, and it's just like, wild stuff going on, right? Like, it's just wild. But we literally just seen today, Remy Ma and Clarissa Shields going back and forth over Papoose. And my God, that was cinema, bruh. I promise I can go on my Twitter right now and they would probably still be arguing at this point. Remy Ma went into Papoose's phone while he was asleep and saw that he was texting Clarissa Shields. Clarissa Shields was talking about him falling asleep on the phone with him, with her and everything like that. And so she decided to screenshot everything and try to expose him online. And since then, Clarissa Shields has been going back and forth with her on Twitter. Remy Ma has been posting on IG. Papoose has been exposing Remy Ma for cheating on him with Easy the Block Captain. Easy the Block Captain is online talking about fighting Papoose now. Right? It's crazy, bro. And all the while, Clarissa Shields is still a world champion and will likely stay a world champion. She is ridiculous. She got a movie that I think already came out today, a biopic of her. Like, are they the new catch now? Are the women in sports the new catch? I mean, dudes has been asking WNBA players to start fluing them out now. So
I'm one of them. Yeah, I'm one of them. Yeah, guilty as charged. Yeah. Clarissa, this, I was looking at some pictures of you today. You're a slick fellow, buddy. Yeah. People will see her in the you know what I mean, the ring, and no, she ain't. You see her out, she done up. Yeah. Alright, for sure. You go from, you know what I mean? Where are we rating Remy? Is Remy a legend for her time? Is she a notable person for her time? Because is she a pioneer for female? Anyways, Remy's no scrub. She, you know what I mean? She's doing battle rap now. She has her own league. She not motion. She not no Broco, right? And then Clarissa, you world champion. Yeah. I mean, you can't cheat on her with a little girl. Remy eat anybody up, except for Clarissa. You know, yeah, you don't want to do that. Yeah, you gonna have to shoot her. I'm sorry. Yeah, you can't shoot the fade. You gonna have to shoot her. You know what I'm saying? I think they might be. Who just won Athlete of the Year? Am I losing it? Or is it Caitlin Clark?
I think, you know what? Let me look that up. That's a good question. That is a great question.
I just saw her trending. Caitlin Clark, athlete
of the year. That is a great question. Yeah, Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark. Yeah.
You don't say. Another woman. Hey. Angel Reese, you ain't gotta shoot another basketball. Your podcast gonna have you enough motion. You an influencer, you gonna have motion with that, you gonna have brand deals, you gonna make $70K from, you know what I'm saying, shooting a basketball, and make 7 M's with your other endeavors. So anybody you end up with, one can't be no scrub, and you got motion. So it's like, and it's past a sports thing. Women got motion now, bro. It just is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, now I can't even really mess with a girl who ain't, because ain't no way. I get the discrepancy in pay. It's getting closer and closer. Women are owning more. Women are earning more. You can't be a girl with no motion out here, bro. It's too much girls with motion. They outnumber us already. They out-educate us already. Get you a girl with motion. They out here. And they're slowly walking it down in the athletic arena, too. They're already doing it in the corporate. You can look up the numbers. They're walking us down. I think women are walking us down in athletics, bro. Caitlin is literally out here having motion, regardless of the sex. Angel Reese has motion. Clarissa Shields has motion. There's multiple women with motion, bro. Don't lie. And Pat, shout out to you. I would have did the same. Yeah, go give me an aggressive world champion. Yeah, you can't be Hub though. You know what I mean? And then I knocked your little side nigga out. You feel me? What? Who you exposing? Hey. I held you down for 10, and this what you gonna do? A wish version of me? Mink. Let's let him go to sleep. Let me block him on all sites. And I chilled. Pap ain't say nothing throughout all the nothing. And then you wake up to that. Alright. You ain't gonna be Hub though. I understand what you did back in the Bronx, New York. I ain't gonna cover it too much. This is a sports podcast. Do your Googles. Word to Onyx. Do the knowledge, nigga. Rem ain't no bum. Rem ain't no, like, you feel me? Like the little scrub that you could do whatever to. She ain't no Clarissa though. Shout out to Pat. That's all I got to say. Shout out to Pat.
Yeah, she ain't no Clarissa, and I was today years old when I heard Star from Star and Buck Wild show say that even Gloria Velez put hands and feet on Remy Ma back in the day, but that's neither here nor there. That's neither here. And Gloria Velez definitely did record a video of Clarissa Shields sitting there rapping in front of her car, talking crazy to Remy. Hey.
I did not know.
I did not know that either. Hey.
I don't want no smoke. These
if we talk about a battle royale, then
sign me up, brother. Let me know where the ring is gonna be at. Contracts, whatever you want to do. Yeah. Have the niggas do the undercard. Yeah, we'll see Pappin Easy like when we getting our drinks and just watch it like on the background. But if Clarissa and Remy would have fight, yeah, pay per view, run it up, $100, take it. I'm there.
Nah, they might need to run it on Netflix again, like how they did with Mike Tyson and Jake Paul. To be real,
they walked away with what, 8 figures. Come on, man.
Crazy money.
Come on, man.
Crazy pay.
Come on, man. Make it happen. You know what I'm saying? Bring back celebrity death match, but make it legal, and I don't want nobody dying. But bring back scrapping. You know what I'm saying? Bring back scrapping. I'm tired of you niggas out here drilling with the chopper with the yeah, no. What real niggas used to do, and Cam could attest to this. Me and you got a problem. We have to squabble. We can either squabble in this room or we can squabble outside. Once we squabble, we gonna be dogs. But we need to squabble. There's no ducking the fade. We need to put hands and feet on each other to properly bond, and then we could talk it out. We don't do that no more. Yeah. We go ahead and want to shoot their mama crib up, want to shoot their partners up, want to go ahead and make a diss song about it, want to go ahead and tell the whole world exactly what happened. That way the feds come scoop us up. We don't squabble no more. Bring back squabbles. That's all I want to say.
That's about it, man. We appreciate y'all tuning in. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe where you hear and or see the pod, and follow us on social media at MediaDen_, at YoungRilla, at RealHoops_, and we'll talk more hoops next week. Peace.
Yeah.